Today we're going to be checking out these factory style headlights with chrome houses and smoked lenses for the 2009 to 2018 Ram 1500s with factory halogen quad headlights. Now if you're looking to restore or upgrade your truck's front end lighting with a slick and modern appearance, then these headlights are going to be an excellent option. These are perfect for Ram 1500 owners who want a combination of OEM functionality and a little bit of enhanced style. These headlights feature a chrome housing paired with this nice slick smoked lens, offering a subtle yet aggressive look that enhances your truck's overall aesthetics. The smoked lens provides a modern appearance without significantly diminishing that light output with too black of a lens, ensuring that nighttime visibility remains very effective. Designed as a direct replacement for the factory units, these headlights maintain all OEM mounting points and connections, ensuring a seamless fit and operation. They are compatible with the existing halogen bulbs in your truck, making the upgrade very straightforward without the need for any wiring or bulb swaps or any components. Constructed from very high quality materials, these headlights are built to withstand daily driving conditions and exposure to the elements. The durable chrome housing resists that corrosion, while the smoked lens is crafted to prevent fading and cracking over time, and they're not going to get all hazy like those stalker lights tend to do. This ensures long-lasting performance and maintains the fresh look on your Ram 1500's front end. Now, as far as pricing goes on these, they're coming in right in that upper 100s price range for the pair of two headlights. That's going to be a great price point for some smoked headlights that add a custom look to your truck. Install on these is very straightforward, so they're earning a 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, and you can have them installed in just 30 minutes of your time right there at home. These headlights are designed to be a direct plug-and-play installation, utilizing the factory wiring harness and the mounting locations. Now, let's head on out to the shop, and we can give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how that install process is going to go.
For this install, you will need an impact, an extension, a 10mm socket, and a clip removal tool. What's up guys, today we're going to be doing some headlights on our Ram, but before we get started, we're going to send you to watch a quick video on how to remove your factory lights, and we'll see you when you get back.
For this install, we are going to have to pull the grill off the front end of our truck to gain access to the headlights. You don't need a whole lot of tools to accomplish this job, and I'm going to walk you through every step of the process. So let's get started. The first step is actually going to be to remove the rad support cover. Ours is missing, and all you'll need is this little clip removal tool to pop the clips out to remove that, and that is going to gain you access to these 4 10mm bolts here at the top of the grill. So I'll use my 10mm socket on a ratchet and pull those out. Once those bolts are removed, you can grab the grill from the front end and just give it a good pull, and it should come right off. The next step is actually going to be behind the headlight, and you're going to gain access to this through the inner fender liner. There's an access window that we can use to get to the back of the headlight, and we're going to be feeling for this white tab here. It has a lip on the bottom of it, and all we have to do is push it up to unlock it. I just need to pull the clip for the access window back, and then I can fold that back out of my way, and then I can put my hand inside and release the tab. Next, once again using my 10mm socket and ratchet, I'm going to remove the 2 bolts here on the front of the headlight. That'll allow me to pull it out and unplug it from the vehicle. Now I can pull my headlight out and unplug my connectors. Just to give you a little bit of a better visual of the clip that I was referring to earlier, this is it right here, and it is currently in its locked position. By pushing it up, you open up the slot here to allow the headlight to come out.
Alrighty guys, so now that we have our factory lights out, the first thing we need to do is set both of these on the table because we do need to swap some stuff over to the new assembly from our factory setup. So what we're gonna do is turn our factory light around. We're gonna take our turn signal bulb and just give that a quarter turn counterclockwise and pop that out. Then we're also gonna need to swap our headlight bulbs out as well. So we'll pop this out. These covers just twist right off, just like so. So next we're gonna remove our headlight bulbs. Now it is better to unplug these before we take them out, just makes things easier. So you just need to pull back on this tab, pop that connector down, then you can twist this counterclockwise, pop that out. And we'll do the same thing for this one as well. Now you want to try not to touch the glass with your bare fingers, because the oils on your skin can cause hot spots and premature failure. So now that we've got that out, we'll replace our covers just for safekeeping. And we can set our factory light aside. Now we are on to our new light, so we'll start putting these bulbs in exactly where they came out of their factory spots. So our turn signal is gonna go here, and just twist that clockwise. Once it's seated, that'll lock that into place. Then we'll need to remove our covers, just like with our factory ones. Then we can install our bulbs. Again, give those a twist clockwise, they'll lock into place. Now sometimes you will have to fish your connectors out of the inside of the housing. Get that in place, find the right direction. These are slotted, so they only go in one way. So I'll lock that in. We'll do the same thing for our other bulb. Make sure that locks into place. Now this one, you may want to plug in first. It is a little bit trickier to get in this assembly. You want to try not to pinch any wires in getting this in. Just find that seating point. Sometimes they are a little tough. Now we did go ahead and unplug ours to get it seated. Again, sometimes these are just a little bit tricky. Get that locked in. Plug in place. Get that snapped in. Then we can reinstall our covers. Just lock those clockwise. Now once you have this done for this light, you can do the same thing for your other headlight, and we're ready to go onto the truck. Now we're ready to set our headlight in, so we'll plug this back in. And these are obviously factory style connectors, so this one's going to plug right back into that light. Make sure you lock that tab down, as well as our other connector. Lock down your tab. And we'll place this in its home area. You want to make sure you line up those rear locators as well. It should snap right in. And we'll get our two 10mm bolts in up front. So now we'll take our 10mm socket and extension. We'll get our upper 10mm bolt in first. And we'll get our lower one in. Now we're going to come into our fender liner and lock that rear locator tab down. We'll push that down into place. And we'll get our little trap door back in. Reinstall that push clip. Lock that in place. Now once you have this headlight in place, you can repeat the same process for the other side. Now once you have both your headlights in, we'll reinstall our front grille. So we'll line this up. You may have to pull up that little fabric tab to get your bottom locators under it at first. You want to just line it up. Give your bottom and middle a little push. Lock that into place. Then we'll reinstall the 4 10mm bolts up top. So for that, we've got our 10mm socket. Get these right back in. Once you have this in, we can reinstall our upper shroud. So we'll get this back in place and line up all of our push clips in their locations. Just push those back down into place. The end ones can be a little tricky. There you have it. Alrighty folks, that about wraps up our review and install of our factory style headlights with chrome housings and smoked lenses for your 09 to 18 Ram 1500 with factory halogen quad headlights. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.